Hi all, it's Barb. Welcome to my craft store out of the hall to share with you today. It's mainly Hobby Lobby clearance. Be right back. Okay, I went to Target, Kohl's, and Hobby Lobby. It's mainly Hobby Lobby, but I am going to share what I got at Kohl's. Everything I got at Kohl's was clearance. I bought this flag that says welcome with the pineapple. I figured that'd be a good one for summer. And I bought this one that said friends and family gather together, which I thought would be good for Thanksgiving. Bought this t-shirt. Now I noticed when it rang up that it said it was a boy's. I'm hoping that it's not, that it's a woman's. Hubby accidentally put it on because he thought it was one he bought. I'm like, that's actually one I bought for me, because it was like marked down to $5, and then we had 30%, and then his employee discount, and we had Kohl's cash, so I had my rewards, and then I bought this Tech Gear jacket. I think this one, after all the discounts, ended up around between 8 and 9. I really like the color of it. It looks really blue on the thing, but it's kind of a, I mean, it leans more towards blue, but it's almost kind of a teal blue. But I really liked it anyway, so I went with that. And then at Target, it was 2 clearance items and a Bullseye Playground item. Now, I have not seen anyone share this one in a video, so I was kind of excited to see it. It's a little tiered tray. I thought it was really cute. I mean, you can't put a whole lot on it, but you can put a few things on there. I thought this would be good for spring, summer, maybe into fall even. You know. So I picked that up. It was a $5 item. And then they had some Cricut Smart Vinyl on clearance. This one is just called Blue. At the store I usually go to, this one was only marked 30% off, so it was down to, I think, $5.99. At the other store, when we went over to it, it was marked down to $3.99, so I picked it up. And I didn't see this color at the first store at all, and I really liked it too. This one's called Mint. And then Hobby Lobby, the first store I went to hadn't marked anything down. He says, why don't we go across to the other one and just see? And they had made markdowns. A few things that I was looking for were gone, but I found enough as it was. I bought this Easter paper crafting kit just because I don't have a ton of Easter, so you get this paper, there's 5 different designs, 2 of each, the stickers, or no, I guess this is the die cuts, and then this is the stickers and the alphabets. Now, I'm not a big alphabet user, I will admit that. I tend to just cut what I want out on my Cricut. And then I picked this one up. I have a friend who likes cactuses, so I thought I would pick it up because it'd be cute to make cards for her or other people too. But and then I ended up spending, with tax, $54 at Hobby Lobby. I filled my bag. I picked up some of the envelopes This is the A2 size. I picked it up in kind of a cream and a craft. That's it. Kind of a craft color. That word would not pop into my head. I picked up these gems. They had in this size box, there's like 4 or 5 sheets in there. They had this one, which is kind of clear, or they had the pearl ones. And I just ordered a bunch of pearl ones on Amazon, so I decided not to get those. They had some of the cinch wires. These ones were in pink. And these ones were in white. So I picked those up. They had, I think, kind of a bronze color. They were $1.12. You never know. If I go to... We'll go out probably Wednesday. Yeah, I know hubby has a doctor appointment, so I'm going to check the other Hobby Lobby then and see what I find there. They had this sticker paper for 99 cents, which that's more than 75% off because this is marked $6.99, but it was marked down to 99 cents. So I went ahead and picked it up. So I do a lot of sticker things. I was looking for the little wobblers. This store had not marked those down yet. They seemed like they had marked everything else down that I'd seen, but I picked up this rainbow shimmer vinyl. So they would probably have a conniption fit thing I was planning to use that for, but that's okay. And then the Valentine stuff was 75% off now, so I picked up this vinyl that had, I had picked up I think one of these already. I was trying to see if it showed somewhere what the designs were, and it does not. I mean, you can kind of see them there. Maybe this is the one I didn't pick up, because I think there were 2 different ones and I only had picked up one of them. I'm just going to open this real quick. I'm going to try to do that, but if somebody else sees it in the store, they might like to know what it looks like. Okay, you got it wrapped and you have it taped. It's got the hearts. This floral, which that doesn't have to be Valentine's. It's a floral. You could use that for some other occasion too. And this one too. It's just kind of a stripe. I mean, I get why it's Valentine's. It's in the pink, the Valentine's colors, but that most of them would not necessarily have to be Valentine's. Even the hearts you could use for something besides Valentine's. I found a couple of paper packs. This one was marked $1.99, probably because it was regular $7.99. Though they had a couple of these that were marked $5.99, but they still said $1.99 on the price tag. Whereas this one that was marked $5.99 was marked down to $1.49. I really like the colors in this one. I mean, I like this one too, obviously, or I wouldn't have bought it. But I really like the colors in this one. I thought about buying more of them because, I mean, at that price, it's really hard to resist. In the Cricut aisle, I think these are all I found. And they're the foil transfer insert cards. They're the R40 size, which I don't think I have any of that size. So that was one reason I bought them, was because they're a little bit bigger. You get 12 of them. Now, that seems like it's kind of a high price. $19.99 for 12 of them. I think that's more the really big one. But $4.99 was fine. I was okay with the $4.99. I would never pay the $19.99 for it. I think that's a little high for 12 cards. But the $4.99 is good. A couple more packs of envelopes. These ones are the 5x7 size. Trying to see if it tells you what color that is called. It's kind of a pink color. I don't see the color name on it. And then more the craft color. They had a really pretty kind of silvery color, and I didn't get that one. I'll probably regret that, but I didn't get that one. This was another Valentine's item. These little fabric hearts. These actually, I think I'm going to put in my everyday tray decor because, I mean, they're black and white hearts, so I think I can use those on more than just Valentine's. bought a couple of Wink of Stella pens. They were down to $1.49 each. I got this one that's green and this one that's blue. Those were the only two colors I seen. I was looking for the Tim Holtz Distress Oxides. There were a few colors of those I've seen people showing that were clearance, but they were gone. And then the VersaFine inks, the Claire VersaFine inks, they were all gone. I did find these little sponge tip applicators for painting in small areas, and I thought those might be nice. I kind of thought I probably should have bought a couple packs of those because they're just nice to have, little things like that. I picked up these. They're just die cuts. You get 8 different designs and you get 3 of each. So I'm going to put that into my holding album for. And then I bought this one because I see baking stuff. It makes me think of my mom. So this will go into the rest of my cooking collection. I could almost start a whole binder, separate binder, with just cooking. I really could. I ended up picking up these little pink fades. They were down to 74 cents. They were a little darker pink than what I was looking for, but since they were clearance, I decided I was going to try them. If I don't use them for what I'm hoping to use them for, if they're just too dark for that, I'll save them for something else. I found these doctor ones, and since my life is filled with doctor appointments, I figured I could use those in a scrapbook. And then I found these 2 cat ones. This one here reminds me a little bit of our cat. And my hubby goes, which one did he say? He goes, this one kind of could be we call her P sometimes. Her name's Precious, but she has all kinds of nicknames. P's one of them. And some people go, this almost looks like it could be her as a kitten. So I think this one's closer. Yeah, I think that one's a lot closer. And then I picked up a couple packs of the bags. I use these type of bags a lot for making gift bags for the neighbor kids. And I figured white I could use for any occasion. I think the pastel ones would be nice for Easter. The pink shades could even work for Valentine's, but that's what I got them. I had Easter in mind when I picked them up, and white works for anything. Sometimes I'll cut out a shape that I write their, I have the Cricut write their name on it, and then it cuts out the shape, and I just glue it onto there. And then I decorate it up a little bit sometimes, but other times, depending on how much time I have, sometimes that's, the extent of it, and it just goes to them. They don't really care whether the thing's decorated. And that is what I got. I bought quite a bit. I looked at, this one had one of the paint trucks left, but it had a chip in it, so I didn't get it. I decided no. I really was hoping they'd have one of the white trucks left. I think the red one, because I was thinking the red one I could use for all seasons, whereas the pink is kind of, in my opinion, more limited. I suppose it doesn't have to be, but I would think of it more as Valentine's and spring and Easter. The red one I kind of felt I could use year-round. Or if they'd had a white, but I don't think they had a white one. I think it was just red and pink, but the red one was gone. I guess everybody thought the same thing. Red was more versatile. Yeah, I went to 2 Hobby Lobbies today. We only bought some stuff at one of each of them. And I didn't really buy that much at Target, so I told hubby, now I got to get the Maker 3 because I have this smart vinyl I bought. He kind of looks at me. I said, I can use it on the other machine. I just have to cut it down to fit on a mat. But anyways, that's what I've got. I had to use the card at Hobby Lobby because we didn't think about going shopping today, and the banks are closed because of President's Day, so I I only have a couple dollars left from last week, so I had to use. I said normally I wouldn't use the card, but since with Hobby Lobby's clearance, if you don't buy it when you see it, it's not there when you go back. So I said I'm just going to go ahead and use the card this time. I try not to do that on crafting unless I'm placing an order online, and I try to limit those for that reason because I don't want to use the card. I see another one of my signs is falling down. It's driving me nuts. The little adhesive just doesn't want to stick to, the walls are kind of, now this wall's nice and flat, but the one over there is textured. But that sticky stuff just does not want to stick there. I'm trying to figure out what I could do to make it stick besides the one I tried pounding a nail and it just fell off the nail, so that didn't work. Because I kind of want, they're little sticky, one side sticky and the other side has a magnet in it, so I can change out the decor by using the magnet that's in the little strip, the little adhesive strip, but it keeps slipping off there. I'm pretty sure somewhere I have these long strips that I used to use in the office, and if I can find those, I want to put those, but if I had to, I could nail those at the end, and then I'll put the little sticky things on those so that they stop falling. But anyways, that's all I've got to share today. Like I said, I'm going to try the other Hobby Lobby on Wednesday, and I think we might try the other Kohl's too. We had a 30% off that expired today, and a what was it? Oh, the $5 Kohl's Cash for my rewards. That one I had till the end of the month, and as we're standing there in line, the lady in front of us she goes, "Oh, do I need to keep any of this?" She says, "Well, that's a 25% off coupon, but you do want to keep this part because that's your tracking numbers." And she must have sent something back or something. And she says, "Well, I don't really want the coupon. Can I just give it to you?" And you can give them. The clerk says, "I can't do that. You can give it to somebody else, but I can't take it and do that for you. We're not allowed to do that." And so she turned around and she goes, "Would you like this?" And it's good, and I think till next Monday. And as we're leaving, I hear the clerk say to one of the other customers, "Well, tomorrow we start an extra 30% off clearance." So I said, and we earned $10 Kohl's Cash on our purchase today. I told hubby, maybe we'll have to stop at the other Kohl's on Wednesday when we're out and see if they have anything in clearance. He found a pair of New Balance shoes. They didn't have any New Balance left in my size in women's. That's the brand of shoes that my podiatrist recommends with my arthritis in my ankles. So I have a pair that I'm wearing now and a pair that I have put back, but I always try to check Kohl's clearance because they have really good prices on the New Balance shoes, which are kind of expensive when they're on clearance. So a lot of times I try to look at the clearance, and if there's a pair my size, I buy them and I just put them away until I needed to. And then when my shoes need to be replaced, I have a pair in reserve. But yeah, I'd be okay with having two in reserve. I'd be all right if I can get a really good price on them. So I wouldn't mind looking at that, and I also wouldn't mind checking out their seasonal decor and see if there's anything else there. I don't really need more seasonal decor, but it's a weakness. One luckily hubby indulges me in probably too much. But he's like, it makes you happy. He goes, I like seeing the decorations change around the house too. So because it's kind of fun to see what you do different. But anyways, that's all I've got to share today. I want to thank you for joining me. And I'd say, did you notice I got my tray decorated? Finally. I've only had that for 6 months? Anyways, thanks for joining me. I'll catch you next time.